Companies Act Section 32, Red Herring Prospectus. Section 32 of the Companies Act addresses the issuance and regulatory framework surrounding the red herring prospectus, which is a significant document in the capital raising process for companies looking to offer securities to the public. This section provides detailed guidance on how companies can navigate the complexities of public offerings while ensuring compliance with the legal obligations set forth by regulatory authorities. Below is an extensive examination of the key elements pertaining to the red herring prospectus. 1. Issuance of red herring prospectus. Definition and purpose. A red herring prospectus is a preliminary version of a prospectus issued by a company planning to offer its securities to the public. The primary purpose of this document is to inform potential investors about the details of the upcoming securities offering without revealing the complete specifics regarding the quantity or pricing of the securities at that time. This allows the company to create interest and gauge the market's response to its planned offer. Flexibility for companies. By allowing companies to issue a red herring prospectus, the Act provides them with flexibility in their capital raising strategies. Companies can communicate their business plans, financial performance, and investment opportunities to potential investors, thereby facilitating a smoother transition to the final prospectus. This preliminary document acts as an essential marketing tool that can attract investor interest and establish a foundation for subsequent communications. 2. Filing requirements. Mandatory filing with the registrar. In accordance with the provisions set out in this section, it is mandatory for the company to file the red herring prospectus with the registrar of companies at least 3 days prior to the opening of the subscription list and the commencement of the offer. This advance filing is crucial because it allows regulatory authorities to review the prospectus for compliance with applicable laws and ensures that potential investors have access to the necessary information well in advance of making any investment decisions. Significance of the filing period. The 3-day filing requirement serves several purposes. Regulatory oversight. It provides the registrar with an opportunity to assess the accuracy and completeness of the information contained in the red herring prospectus, thereby upholding the integrity of the capital markets. Investor protection. By ensuring that the prospectus is available for a specified period before the offer, the Act aims to protect investors by giving them sufficient time to review the information and make informed decisions. Market preparedness. The requirement also allows the market to prepare for the upcoming offering, enabling analysts and investors to digest the information and assess the implications for their investment strategies. 3. Obligations and variations. Adherence to prospectus obligations. The red herring prospectus must comply with the same obligations that apply to a full prospectus. This includes ensuring that all necessary disclosures, statements, and compliance measures required by law are met. Companies must be diligent in presenting accurate and truthful information about their financial position, business operations, and the specifics of the securities being offered. This obligation underscores the importance of transparency and integrity in the capital raising process. Highlighting variations. If there are any differences between the information provided in the red herring prospectus and that of the final prospectus, these variations must be clearly highlighted in the final prospectus. This requirement serves to maintain transparency and allows investors to understand any changes that may affect their investment decisions. It is essential for companies to be upfront about any alterations to the terms of the offer or any other critical information that might influence investor sentiment. 4. Post-offer filing. Final prospectus submission. Upon the conclusion of the securities offering, the company is required to file the final prospectus with both the Registrar and the Securities and Exchange Board of India, SEBI. This final document must contain all relevant details that were not included in the red herring prospectus and serves to finalize the offering. Comprehensive information requirements. The final prospectus must provide an exhaustive account of various critical elements, including total capital raised. This includes a detailed breakdown of the total capital raised through the offering, whether it was achieved through debt securities or share capital. Closing price of securities. The final prospectus must indicate the closing price at which the securities were offered during the subscription period, providing clarity to investors about the pricing of the securities at the conclusion of the offer. Other relevant information. Any additional information or disclosures that were not provided in the red herring prospectus must be included. This may encompass updates on the company's financial health, market conditions, or any changes that could impact the investment environment. Explanation. Definition of red herring prospectus. For the purposes of this section, a red herring prospectus is defined as a preliminary prospectus that does not furnish complete details about the quantity or price of the securities being offered. It is important to understand that this document is not a complete representation of the offering but serves as an initial communication tool to attract interest and solicit feedback from potential investors. The red herring prospectus lays the groundwork for further disclosures and ensures that companies remain compliant with regulatory frameworks.